Same old adage for us. Good first half. Got worn down the second half. Going into the game, we knew they had the ability to cause problems for us offensively with their multiple types of pressure. And they did a very good job of taking Kean Anderson out. Kean's been carrying us for the most part offensively. Played some very good basketball for us, obviously, the last 7 games. So I thought they did a very good job. So got worn down. We're not deep enough. We're not talented enough to get a lot of things done at this level of play right now. But this was the first time in a long time I thought our guys shut it down a little bit late. Questions?
Coach, at the start of the second half, they sort of changed defenses on you. Do you think that caused any problems, or was it just couldn't hit shots?
Well, it's a combination of both. And like I said earlier, we knew going in that was going to be an issue. This is a team that's, they lost 3 in a row, something like that. So, yeah, obviously they're still playing for a lot. There's a lot on their plate. But, yeah, to answer your question, yeah, changing defense and missing shots. So.
Trent, you said that you thought your guys may have shut it down with the end.
Yeah, well, what I mean by shut it down, I don't know how many people in this room know how hard it is to when you're undermanned in athletics, to come out and continue to fight and continue to try and compete at a high level, especially this level. And for the most part, these guys have done an excellent job of that. So I thought late, about the 8-minute mark, I thought there was some fatigue, there was some frustration, and a possession or two, we just stopped competing. And if you've ever been in that situation as a competitor, you know what that feels like. So, but this is a resilient group. We'll have tomorrow off, and we'll come back Monday and practice our usual 35 to 40 minutes because of our limited buys and find a way to see if we can get more than a half. Maybe we can get maybe we can get 35, 40 minutes of good basketball. And that's the goal for us is to find a way to play good level of basketball, good caliber of basketball, regardless who's on the floor.
Coach, from what you guys saw of Juwan Staten last year, what's the biggest difference, do you think, from scouting him from last year to scouting him this year?
He's a handful in transition, but he just appears to me from the outside looking in, he just appears to be one of those kids, and they're rare. There are not a lot of them out there. It's all about winning. I mean, it's all about winning to him. I mean, I think his body language, whether they're up or down, is impressive. And so, again, it's, just in the 4 games that I've competed against him, he's trying to make all the winning plays, and I don't think it's about scoring him. But that's the most important thing. So.
What did you try to do defensively against the first half of that zone? Was that designed to try to slow him down?
Well, that zone is just we play zone defense just so we don't have a lot of bodies. We can't man anybody. So we're at the mercy. I'm not a big zone guy. I played more zone here than I ever have. That's because of our limited bodies and the injuries. So that's we have our problems guarding people just because of our lack of depth and our lack of skill at certain positions. So it is what it is. But we got to pick our poison.
How big an issue is depth for you guys right now? Obviously, a lot of people know your struggles with injuries and such. Is it fatigue? Does that really catch up with you?
I mean, we at this point, we're not really trying to focus on that. We're trying to get better. And, we got the guys that's not here, they rehabbing and getting better at home. And we're trying to get better on the court with them or without them. And we're trying to do our best to become a team that doesn't have to be dependent on people that's coming off the bench. The bench players can come out and do their thing too. So that's what we're trying to do.
The penetration that Juwan State normally gets, you guys are pretty good at controlling that first half. The zone, was that designed to try to keep him? What was your defensive thought in that first half?
It was to make them shoot the ball more. They have a lot of shooters on their team. We had to get out to them. And that put Staten in a position where he had angles. We was kind of cheating out to all the shooters, and that gave him opportunities to have those type of angles to get to the basket.